Hi again, friends. So last couple videos I showed you different ways that you can print on paper using little materials that you can find around your house. So we talked about, well, there's an extra video that I put on there about chalk printing. And then together we did bubble printing and foil printing to get these cool prints. So I waited for them to dry, but then I was like, okay, these papers are cool, love them, but I want to kind of put some pizzazz onto them. So I thought that it'd be cool if we could draw these little shape owls on top. And this is a lesson I did with my kindergartners this year, and they loved it. I got so many love notes pushed under my door with these cute little owls on it. So I was like, okay, I need to break this out into the public. I need to let people know all about the shape owls. So this is what they'll look like when they're done, and it kind of looks cool on the printed paper. And you could add extra things. You don't have to draw it in black either. You could use, all the colors of the rainbow if you want. But I'm going to use black just so you can see it really well on this background. So I love my rainbow paper, so I'm going to use this as my background, and this is going to be my reference photo. So I'm going to put this in the top corner. So whenever you're drawing these owls, you could be crazy with it. Now we're just going in with marker, which means you cannot erase it. So if you need to practice drawing anything, you could use your finger to practice drawing the lines, because like I said, once that baby's down there, there's no erasing it, okay? There's going to be little shapes that we'll be able to pull apart to draw our owl, and it's going to start kind of with a rectangle shape with these weird little ears. So we're going to start at the bottom corner, and we're going to go up, swoop around, up, swoop down. And you're going to follow that line up and over again. So we just did one, but you want more. So we're going to go up, swoop around, whoops, swoop around, down. Because we want this to be crazy owls, not fancy owls. So bringing them up, swoop it around, up, swoop it down, boom. You just drew the body of the owl. Good job. So we're going to go from these corners here where the ears are, and we're going to draw a triangle down. This triangle spot is going to create the top part of the owl. So we're going to go back and forth from corner to corner to draw this little triangle part. So we have the body down, got the ears on. This is going to be our next step. So I'm going to go down, up, and then I'm going to go over that 2 more times, okay? Now the next step is to draw almost like a little diamond for the nose, and a diamond's like a square that's just tilted on its side. So I'm going to start here, and if it helps you, you could start at this point and draw almost like the top of a triangle. And then we all know the letter V, right? So something that goes shoop, shoop, up and down like that. So we're going to just draw the letter V and connect it to those 2 pieces. So again, it's like the top of a triangle and then the letter V all pushed together. Okay, and that creates the beak of the owl. Now that we have that done, I draw the eyes, and the eyes are kind of fun. You have to draw a big circle first, then it moves to a medium circle, then it moves to a tiny circle. So when I draw my big circle, and you might want to get your pointer finger out for this one, when I draw my big circle, I want to make sure that it touches the edge of the body, but also the edge of this triangle part of the owl, so almost like the top of his head. You're going to draw a big circle here. The bigger the eyes are, the cuter your owl will be. So I'm going to start right here, do a big circle, and I'm going to go around it 1, 2, 3 times, stop. Okay, now I'm going to start from this corner, and I'm going to go slightly tinier. So I'm going to make a medium-sized circle inside of the owl, 1, 2, 3, and then the last one's just going to be a little circle right here. Now that little circle you can color in, and again, it doesn't have to be black. You can use whatever color you want. And even if you feel like you make a little mistake or a little oopsie poopsie here, you could just color right over that. So I had like a little blob there, but I just added an extra color in, and I kind of like it a little better now. So we're going to repeat that on this side. So a big circle to a medium circle to a teeny tiny little circle. And again, if you need to use your fingers to draw or trace it out, you can. So big circle, 1, 2, 3, to the medium circle, 1, 2, 3, to the teeny tiny circle, and then color it in, okay? So far we have the face of the owl completed. So we just have to draw this little part that separates the face from the wings, and then we have to draw the feathers for the wings. So I'm going to start at the bottom of this nose. You see this little point right here? Boop, right there. We're going to go down, round, and up. So down, round, and up. And that's going to create our little point where it's going to separate your head from the feathers. So I'm going to go down, around, and up. Do that again, and do it again. Okay? Same thing, but on the opposite side, starting at the bottom point of the nose. Bring it down, around, and up. Okay? So that creates your separation, and I'm kind of digging this already. I think I need to make more painted paper, so everybody's getting it now in my family. So now we're going to make little feathers, and the feathers are just a long letter U. So we know the letter U looks something like that. We're just going to elongate it to create a feather, okay? So we're just going to start at the edge, and you're going to swoop, swoop, swoop. Maybe 4 or 5, and then I stop, because they have 2 wings, so I don't want this to be like one whole wing. So I'm going to stop it right there, and then I'm just going to bring it down, 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 and down again, and down one more time. Now this is going to go off of the paper. It's okay if that happens. Then we're going to do it one more time over here. Long U's, bringing it down, and one more that kind of comes off the page. Now you definitely want to make sure if you're making those feathers that are coming off the page that you have a piece of paper underneath it so you don't get anything on your table. And that is it. So those are cute little shape owls. I hope you like them.